Hi everyone, welcome back to Tabletop Escapades. I say this a lot, but that was a chaotic episode. We had a lot going on.
Loved it.
But what I liked about it, and I mean this, people made some plays. Regardless of how it turns out, sometimes it's a mess, sometimes it's clean. I like it when people made plays. And Therese, you made some plays.
Birdcough charmed a beholder.
And Birdcough charmed,
I made some plays, damn it!
Let's not forget Birdcough.
God.
Birdcough also made some plays.
Charming monsters
Charming the
left and
beholder.
right.
Dominating the monster, and so I think for your guys' frame of mind, that's kind of what we need to get into here.
Mm-hmm.
You can basically tell this beholder to do things for
An
hour.
Tell him to go very far away.
And the first thing that we really need to deal with for role-playing reasons is Pandal is now your thrall. So
He's a zombie permanently under my control.
Right.
Sick. I've been waiting for this.
Which I guess is different? I don't know.
So, but Pandal is also in Villian's arms, right?
Yeah.
And Villian is crying over
It's gonna bite him.
the zombified Pandal.
T-virus.
And I'm looking now. I'm looking up because zombie is a thing.
Yeah.
It's not zombie capitalized, but we'll just assume it means zombie.
Mm-hmm.
It understands languages it knew in life, but cannot speak. So that's important.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's immune to poison. Apparently.
So,
Does it heal him?
what I was going to do with Pandal is I was going to have him say one word. Are we okay with that?
Yes.
He cannot communicate outside of this single word. There's no other thing he can utter.
I love that idea.
Okay. Pandal, Villian. So you're crying. You're pretty emotionally distraught. I loved that that image that you gave everybody. How is Villian feeling at the moment?
I'm like looking up my tenets of devotion again.
Okay.
Because what's complicated is like he's not against killing bad guys, right?
Right.
Divine judgment.
Yeah, there is a good and evil that he understands.
Right.
But I don't think he'd ever just be cool with like killing Pandal. So I'm conflicted here, Ben.
Okay.
This is hard for him.
I like this. I like this conflicted nature because I think Pandal right now is going to kind of force you to pick a side.
Yeah.
You feel twitching in your arms.
Oh, he lives.
Speaking of twitching, Pandal's right eye is flicking open and closed. It's just twitching very violently. And the other one is like bugging out.
Oh, baby.
Sweets.
He wants sweets. He wants sweets. Therese, give him a sweet.
Sweet.
Therese, quickly.
I take a sweet out of the bag of holding and I throw it to Pandal.
It hits Pandal's face and falls on the ground.
I'll pick it
help
up
him
and like feed it to him.
You dropped this.
He starts like sucking on the sweet
Oh my god.
like a goat, and it's just
There you go, little Pandal.
See, he's doing great.
Therese, what'd you do to him?
Well, I'm not 100% sure. I think he's back from the dead, and he's permanently under my control, I think.
Is he zombie? Good.
I guess.
He looks like
I
zombie.
can tell him to do whatever I want, and he'll do it.
Yeah, tell him to give us some answers.
I don't know if he can... Pandal, can you talk? He seems preoccupied.
Therese, undo this magic.
I don't think I can.
Undo it.
I don't think I can.
This is bad magic.
Look, he's not dead, and he's not a problem anymore. I say it's a win-win.
He was not a problem before.
He was a bad man, Villian. A bad one.
What was the name of the lady on the island with the zombies things?
Oh, the
Huntress. Yeah. Therese.
What?
You're no better than the Huntress.
I suppose
He wasn't doing anything.
Pomper. He was a bad person.
He was going to give us answers.
he
We were going to
bought
go see
and
how this
sold-
shook out.
He bought and sold human beings. People, Pomper.
True, but
No good man does that. And now he got what he deserved. Now we own him. He's our pet now.
He is not a pet.
He's my pet.
We must
can't
refacilitate
be
him.
that.
Yes.
We need to be better.
Yes.
Why not?
We must
good
help-
for ticket sales.
We must help him
Yeah.
recover.
Think of the circus, Pomper. Don't be
Zombies.
selfish.
Crowd pleaser.
Birdcough,
Yes.
the beholder Toothy is kind of blankly just staring forward,
okay.
floating next to you.
I want to communicate with Toothy.
Birdcough,
then.
what did you do to Toothy?
Oh, he's mine now.
Forever?
No, just for like an hour.
We should probably get rid of him.
Yeah. Let me talk Toothy first, okay?
All right.
Okay. Let me talk Toothy. Hey, Toothy. Sorry about that back there. You're free now if you want to be. You can go live your life, or you could join us. Help people, be good.
What I love about what you're doing, Birdcough, is you've dominated Toothy. So if you want to force Toothy to like just go off and be free, you can do that, or you can be confused at your own power.
Here's
which
the
would be
thing.
awesome.
Toothy liked me before,
He did.
so I'm kind of playing into that. I'm trying to give him a choice
I
Yeah.
love the choice. Yeah, that's so good.
to show him that, like, I'm a good guy, no matter what. I'm a good person. Even if this wears off, I'm still your friend. Think of the long-term plans.
Yeah.
I don't know if
gotta think
Toothy's
long-term.
going to come out of a mountain somewhere and start blasting people.
Yeah.
I want to be my friend. It's the intention. I
Come
don't know if
out of a
it'll work
mountain
out.
somewhere.
So as the person who has issued this spell on Toothy,
Yes.
you are giving him agency. You
Yes.
were saying, hey, you can do what you want.
To an extent.
To an extent.
To an extent. I don't want to... If he's going to start, like, trying to kill someone like Therese, I'm not going to let that happen.
No. So here's what Toothy does. Okay?
Playing the Huber game right here, man. Thinking of the long-term allies.
Love it.
Ally up.
Toothy floats over to where Villiand is crying and holding the suckling Pandal. And Toothy is staring at you, Villiand. And then he looks at Pandal. And it's hard for him to use body language because he's a floating eye with tentacle eyes and big teeth. But he's kind of like curling his tentacle eyes, and he's trying to motion. He's looking at Pandal and he's motioning to you like this.
Okay, I'll give Pandal to Toothy. He is not well.
Toothy cups Pandal in his mouth, so he opens his mouth really, really wide, and he just kind of lets you set Pandal on his tongue, and he starts moving away.
Toothy, do not eat him.
Oh, he's going back. Toothy, that was a bad person. He's bad.
Toothy, that's mine.
He treated you bad.
Toothy, that's mine.
You're more than that, Toothy.
Toothy, that's mine.
Toothy turns around and is staring at all of you and doesn't bite down all the way, but is again trying to communicate something with his mouth. And he mimics the act of eating with Pandal in his mouth, arm dangling outside of...
Can it communicate with me on this telepathic link? Like, could it speak to me?
I was just gonna
So
wonder if
the
I could do
languages that beholders know are deep speech and undercommon.
Whoa!
Where's my book?
I know deep speech, baby. First time.
Deep speech pays off.
This is amazing. You'd have to initiate.
Oh
with
yeah.
it,
I was just
but-
about to when Brad asked that. Actually, no joke.
Yeah.
Deep speech.
I want to communicate with it then telepathically.
The telepathic link with the dominate monster spell seems like it is only used for you to like say do this, do that.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what it seems like anyway.
I want to ask Potbelly how he's doing.
What's up?
I want to ask Potbelly how he's doing.
That seems important. That seems important right now. Come on.
Potbelly is literally like huddled behind a tree. Potbelly is not a cowardly troll, but
I'm
you
sorry.
have freaked him out.
What language does this guy speak?
Deep speech and undercommon.
Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, deep speech and undercommon.
I try to mentally speak with Toothy. I say Toothy in common. I say Toothy, and then I try Because I figured, like, I've seen mind flayers or whatever, and like they seemed where I'm from. Like, I'm a little skeeved out by Toothy, honestly, but then I tried deep speech, that language I know but don't know how I know.
I really like this. So you're arguing that, like, hey, I've fucked with weird creatures like this before, so maybe based on that experience, I can do this thing. That's good. That's good.
So in deep speech, I say Toothy.
Toothy.
What is toothy in deep speech?
Just toothy.
It's just deeper.
Toothy.
There, you hear back a very refined voice.
Awesome.
Why, you can understand me?
Yes.
It seems your friend has cast a spell. And yet all he has done is turned away my violence.
Oh.
Right now I want nothing more than to use my powers to destroy you.
Shit.
Yeah, but I cannot because of your friend
Bird cough, yeah.
Bird cough, the one who rode me. Mm-hmm. The only one among you who seems to have a heart.
That might be... Well, Pomper's got a good heart.
And so all I ask is that you let me, Pandal's lifelong servant, eat him and end his suffering. To see him suckle is terrible.
If I let you do this, will you leave us alone?
I have no choice but to leave you alone.
I mean, forever.
I want to kill you as soon as possible.
Are you going to?
Blast him? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean...
I don't know what you're saying.
I mean, if you're going to come back after us later, that's something that we're going to need to address. But if you go and eat Pandal and go on your way and leave us be, then we're fine.
I will not hurt the bird cough.
Yeah.
I will specifically target you, who ended the life of my gracious master.
We're safe. Chill.
Okay, that seems fine.
Rivalry.
But for some reason, I cannot attack you right now.
Sure. One sec. Birdcough, can I say this into your head? I'm like, Birdcough, can you tell Toothy to stop and stay where he is?
Oh no.
Why?
He's going to kill us as soon as he can.
Wait, he's gonna kill us?
Yeah, all of us.
All of us?
Yeah, he told me.
That's not good.
I can speak to him, but
I'm gonna talk to Toothy. I'm like, Toothy, why are you gonna try to kill us? Don't do that.
I don't know if he can talk back to you.
I know, I'm just
telling
him, like, I don't know that.
No, yeah.
Toothy doesn't know how to communicate with you and feels frustrated. And so it just keeps kind of like using its giant eye to motion at Therese.
I don't know what you're doing, Toothy, but come on. We're trying to give you a clean start.
All right.
I don't want you to get hurt.
Birdcough,
Huh?
just follow my lead, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna get us out of a real big pickle here.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have a pickle?
I'll give you a pickle later. Can you tell him to spit out Pandal?
Okay. Toothy, spit out Pandal, please.
So, this beholder can't just start crying. But this fearsome creature that has obediently served its halfling master this whole time just kind of goes a little bit limp. Like he sinks to the ground a little bit. He's not sitting on the ground, but he just kind of deflates a little bit. His tentacles kind of droop, and he just has to obey the person who dominated him. And he just kind of spits out Panda, like he just kind of rolls off Toothy's tongue.
Okay.
This is obscene.
Just hang on. I'm protecting us from a very strong foe right now. Okay, can you have him fly about 10 feet to his left?
Why?
I'm not gonna hurt him. It's fine.
Oh, you're not gonna hurt him? Okay.
We just need to get him out of our way so
all right.
he doesn't kill all
Toothy,
of us.
we're just gonna have you leave, but go that way first. And I point in the direction that Therese would want him. The 10 feet to the left.
Yeah, just about 10 feet.
Yeah, just go a little further away.
Toothy obeys.
I think Treese is going to help.
And then I say, all right, have him fly through this door. And I open a demiplane.
Oh, wait.
To the same demiplane that those other guys were.
Is that his home? Are you sending him home?
Yep, I'm sending him home.
Oh, you're sending him home?
Yep, he'll be happy here.
Oh, okay. Toothy, go through the door. You're going to go home now.
Toothy obeys.
I close the door.
Well, I think we did a good thing here today.
We did a great thing. Thank you.
And Zombie Pandal's just sloppy on the floor.
Yeah, now we've got
Zombie Pandal seems to be content with his sweet and is just kind of like chewing.
So Ben, I have divine sense.
Yeah.
And I can like sense good and evil.
Yeah.
I don't know because Pandal is friendly whether I sniff it or not, you know?
Yeah. I want to work with this.
Yeah.
When it comes to good and evil, like Zombie Pandal isn't necessarily any more inherently evil, I guess. That's not the way that I would phrase it. And just bear with me for a second. Because I don't think real Pandal was evil. Like he was a dick, and he definitely mistreated people, but he wasn't evil in the way that the Dragon Lord was evil. He was just he was a schmoozer. Zombie Pandal, because he's a zombie, is super unholy though.
Yeah.
It is an unnatural abomination that should not exist. But it's not going to necessarily. It is not necessarily. It is not going to hurt you and your friends.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Why are you smelling Pandal?
He smells of evil.
Probably it's just, you don't die and come out of it without a little
Trees,
dirt on you.
this is unmistakable. It is unholy.
Listen, you and I have a different definition of what's holy and not holy.
We do not.
I guess in that I don't believe in anything you believe, and I don't understand anything I can do. I guess, yeah.
We must turn him back.
I really don't think I can. But he's look. He's not. Look, Pandal. Can you do a little dance? He's not gonna hurt us.
He doesn't do really a dance. He's just kind of lying on the ground, like his body's a little bit twisted. And he's just kind of like flopping around. Like his leg is kicking up in the air and his hand is flopping, but he's not really.
Pandal's great.
Oh!
He's fine.
That's great!
Pandal, come over here,
Villain.
Pandal, please.
Villain, you stick with us, and there's gonna be a lot of evil we encounter on this journey, and sometimes it gets a little gray. Sometimes people need to get hurt. But Therese, we can be better.
We must
He
free
wasn't
him.
he
We
might have
must
been
free him.
he might have been a bad person, but in this moment he wasn't. And he was helping us. He could have given us answers.
Well, now he can help us by, helping us fight evil, helping us take out the tiefling. He can help us fight.
You're saying he can learn to repent in his undead state?
Yes. Instead of being a tool for evil, as he was when he was alive, fighting against the forces of good, like us, he now will fight unquestioningly against the forces of evil, as we deem it.
One thing that we did not address after Birdcough dominated the creature, but what happened, we're going to have to retcon this a little bit, bear with me, is remember Kata jumped on the beholder and grappled it.
Oh no!
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude!
And so the way that we're going to smooth this one over,
I assume he would have jumped off.
when he saw Birdcough communicating and de-escalating
Yeah,
the situation, he did just kind of slide off. But
Nice.
That
I
makes
like
sense.
it.
I kind of
Yeah.
assumed
Cover
that's
the
what
bases,
happened.
baby.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah,
Feel
yeah.
bad.
I
Yeah.
assumed that's what happened.
Because Ben did say, "Please remember, Kata is on." You did.
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Right.
You reiterated
I
it.
mean, Kai could
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I
Don't even
forgot
notice.
myself, but it's okay because now we're reintroducing Kata into the scene because Kata was still he can't. Unfortunately for Kata, he doesn't have the ability to process everything that's happening. But now he just feels deeply sad, and so what he does is he goes up to zombie Pandal, and he just kind of wraps his arms around it and hugs it and just starts sobbing.
What?
Pomper, what's wrong with Kata?
I don't know. I hop over to Kata and then
Hop over.
put my tail on his shoulder and
Duh.
give him some like love taps with my tail.
Your skin tail.
Yeah.
Rat boy. Love taps with your skin
I've only
tail.
got one arm. I got to balance. Just like tapping him. God, it's gonna be okay.
Just tap him with your one arm, dude.
Kata
It's
goes,
like too far down. I'd fall over.
why did Therese hurt friend?
God,
I don't know.
it is complicated. This friend, this man, he did have slaves.
Yeah, he wasn't very friendly.
He was, in fact, choosing to be evil. Perhaps he did not deserve to die, but now he has a chance to do good.
You saw Kata really, his eyes widen when you mentioned that he had slaves.
Yeah.
That seems to be a touchy issue for him. And Kata just kind of drops Zombie Pandal, and he just points at it and goes, bad, 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 bad.
Kata, he's trying his best.
Kata gets it.
He's going to repent in this zombified state.
Yes.
Is that right, Villian?
Seems legit.
I hop over to Potbelly, see what Potbelly's up to.
He's just whistling.
You see Potbelly sitting behind the tree with his staff, and he's just sort of just tracing circles on the ground. It seems like he's doing that to try to soothe himself. And Potbelly says to you, Pomper, in a soft voice, I think I'm gonna have to.
No, don't finish that sentence. You're not going anywhere, Potbelly. No.
Pomper, I like you a lot. You seem like a kind soul, but I'm not built for this.
Potbelly, look. I've never had a brother, but if I did, I think they'd be something like you.
Someone who eats little girls?
You brought that halfling back from the dead. That ain't right. That's not a right thing to do. When I started with you guys, I think I was just naive, and I thought, I don't know, I thought there might be some scuffles and some fights, but I thought you would do it on the up and up. I didn't think you'd bring people back from the dead and torment them. That just doesn't sit right with me. I'm sorry. Now, I know this is coming from a person who eats little girls, but that's not my fault. I can't control that. You can control this.
We're gonna fix you. We're gonna fix this.
How are we gonna fix this?
Therese, how are we gonna fix this?
Potbelly is right. We must end this. For the good of his soul, we must end this.
Look. He's a bad man, Pandal. And sure, maybe this punishment, a little more than we bargained for. I frankly, half the time I don't even know what's going to happen when I try these things. But look, let's make the most of it. We've got another guy to fight with us.
No. He will not help.
He'll do anything I say. Pandal, come over here, please.
Therese, this is wrong.
So Pandal kind of takes his hand, pushes himself up, and walks over, shuffles, rather. He's a zombie. He shuffles over to you.
I beg you, put him in one of your evaporation doors and let him be gone forever.
Evaporation door?
I can't.
Yes.
I can't do that again right now. I don't think. But Look, I'll just keep him by me. I'll keep him behind me.
No.
Pandal, just walk behind me so that Villian can't see you, okay?
I can see. I know he is here.
I like trying to shove him to the side so he can block your view.
Potbelly gets up off the ground and he nudges Pomper and he goes, I can't just let this slide. I'm sorry.
Potbelly has a point.
wait. I can fix this. Okay.
Easy.
All right. Villian.
I don't know what to do.
Yes.
Villian. We can fix him.
Whoa, hey.
Can we?
Yeah, but I need you to do something. I need to put him out of his misery first.
Hey,
I
hey,
will. I
hey,
will.
Hey,
I
hold
will.
on. Hold
Therese,
on.
this is wrong.
No.
This is wrong. I
Look,
will.
he's mine now. He kept calling us his pets. Now he's my pet.
That is
I call
not
that
right.
commensurate.
That is not
That
right.
is a commensurate
no.
punishment.
We must be higher than that.
We must be better, Therese.
Well, what are you
So,
gonna do?
I'm gonna take
Tell
my.
me what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna take my light hammer and just knock on his head.
Hey,
just
hey.
try to. Try to. Like,
I say, Pandal, run away from Villian.
Wait. So you're gonna take your hammer and you're just gonna like slowly tap him until he's just gone?
not slow. I'll try to-
before
What?
it won't work. It won't work.
I must take him out of his
No.
misery, regardless.
I try to push
what
Villian
won't work,
away.
Papa? What are you cooking up?
I can heal people, even people that have passed on.
Then do it.
But
Wait, what?
but it won't work on undead abominations.
See, so just let me have
No,
him.
he's an abomination.
Let me
We
keep
must
him.
kill him.
It's fine. He's fine.
He's already dead.
He must be at peace. We must stop this.
He looks kind of peaceful to me.
Potbelly speaks directly to Therese and he says, I understand that you're sore about the way he treated you, and you have every right to be, but this is unspeakable. You shouldn't do this to even your worst enemy, and I just, I don't have the power to change any of this. I don't have the gifts that you all have. I got no spells. I can just cook some mean rabbit, and I can tell you which bird that is, and that's about it. So whatever you want to do to me, whatever you want to do with that thing, and that big thing, you can. But I don't want to be a part of it anymore.
Well, let me try to phrase it in a different way. I think all of you are assuming that Pandal is still in there somewhere, and I really don't think that's the case. I mean, look at him. All he wants to do is do whatever I say and eat sweets. I don't think it's like Pandal's trapped in... Pandal's gone. He's in hell or heaven or wherever you want to call it.
Hell?
Yeah, he's gone. And this is just a body that helps me fight things. It's not thinking or feeling
It is wrong to
anything.
do that to a body, Therese.
Bodies are just... It's just a body. He was dead. He wasn't using it.
Well, that's a good point.
It's not a good point.
Well, if he's dead, he don't need it.
If you're hanging out with me, you're gonna see some zombies from time to time.
It's true.
I raised people from the dead to fight with me sometimes. That's part of how I don't have to fight myself. You know?
No.
And if you've got a problem with that, you
I
and
do.
Potbelly can go. But look, this is just how it is. Look, I didn't ask to have these powers, whatever. Like, these things bother me too.
Just do the tentacles.
So the tentacles from another realm of
Yes.
existence are fun. Do you
Yes.
know where those come from?
No.
I have talked to the thing that causes those, and it's horrifying.
I thought the tentacles were kind of fun.
They're great, but they're terrifying. All the things I do... Villian, let me tell you a little secret. All the things I do scare me. I don't know how they happen.
Don't do them.
I have to do
I
them or
will
we would
teach
be
you.
dead.
No.
We would be dead so many times.
I will show you the holy path, Therese.
You can try. I'm fairly sure. I know you think I'm joking. I'm fairly sure we killed your god.
You did not, Therese, please.
What's your god called?
I will tell you later. That is
Do
not
you not
important.
know?
That
Do
is
you not know?
I will tell you later.
Tell me now.
Potbelly, come. We must leave.
Wait, don't go.
We must leave.
Wait, why?
I cannot be on a team with Therese.
What?
I want to save the trolls and all of that. I care about my people but I don't want to do it if it means this. So, Villian,
Yes. We will save the trolls first. Come on, come.
What does the bird see?
I
Because the
believe-
bird is still
so
spying.
Yeah.
this whole time I've wanted to tell you what the bird is, but I
Yeah.
just didn't even want to interrupt the role
No,
play.
yeah, I was...
Because there is something happening. There is something in that bag. What's in the box? There is something in that bag. In the bag that Torkai was lifting up is the head of a small human girl.
Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. But what he does is he's basically lifting this head up, and Malik is going nuts. It's like a bestial reaction, and all of the trolls, which normally they can speak, they can act like somewhat civilized. They're just losing their minds, and it seems like Torkai is using this food that triggers a reaction because of the bastard elves who did this to them. It seems like he's using that to have some sway and command and power over the trolls.
Okay, I say...
So that's what's in the bag.
I say, Valiant, wait. Potbelly, hang on. Don't go. I just saw what's in that bag that Torkai had, the human, and it's the head of a small girl. He showed it to Malik and all of his troll friends, and they are all going berserk. We need to go and take them out. Whatever differences we have amongst each other, that's going to have to wait.
That
we
is
have to
my
deal with
plan.
this.
Yes, that is where I am going.
That's where we're going too.
Well, I will get there first.
All right.
Great.
We'll be right behind
We should go
you.
together, Villian. Settle this after.
Look, probably Panda will die in the fight. Then it won't be a problem anymore. Just don't worry about it.
That's one way to look at it.
Therese, there's just no proof that you won't do something even more unnatural, and that's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes.
Potbelly, I've been with Therese a long time. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen the tentacles and you've seen this. That's about as crazy as it gets.
It is too crazy.
It's too crazy for me.
All right.
We
well,
will walk.
Valiant-
And Birdcough. Birdcough, you've freaked me out a little bit with this toothy, but it doesn't seem like you're hurting it or turning into a zombie.
No, I went home.
I invite you to come with Villian and I as well.
No, I stick with Therese.
Yeah, we gotta stick together.
I respect your decision.
Potbelly, I really don't think you should go toward Malik. They've got a little girl head, and it's making everyone turn into a monster.
They
Yeah.
got what?
Torkai has the head of a little girl. It's made them all turn crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should come with us.
You should come with us, Potbelly.
Therese,
No, he
not
should
safe
not
out
come with
there.
us. He should go far in the other direction.
Okay. I'll get out of here then.
Therese is right. If I see that head, I'm gonna become a different creature.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I don't want that, Villian.
But I don't know how to get there.
Villian, just follow
Brilliant.
us.
Just
Come
come
on.
with us.
I will follow you from 50 feet behind.
Well, I'm not evil. You can stand by me.
You are evil too if you choose to side with Therese.
No, that's very judgmental of you.
It is, yes.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe you're evil, all right?
I am not. I'm
Yeah?
the furthest from it.
You seem kind of evil.
I'm not evil.
You're mean.
That is a
pretty
mean
evil.
thing to say to me.
You're mean.
You
You know what?
mean.
I'm out of here. I'm gonna start walking off.
Hey, Villian.
Come on, Therese.
Could you,
All right.
could you help me walk?
Yes, I can help you walk. Of course.
Okay, are you guys coming with us to the camp?
From 50 feet behind you.
All right.
Okay, so
Hey, Kata, come on.
Nice.
Kata
No man left behind.
kind of shuffles behind you.
Except Potbelly. We should leave Potbelly
Yeah.
behind.
Peace.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Potbelly doesn't even say anything. He just kind of like watches you walk away.
I say, Potbelly, we're gonna go get that potion, and when I have it, I'm gonna come back right here. I hope you'll be here.
Well, no, we should meet him back at his camp. Where we first met you,
Okay,
Potbelly.
that's even better. We'll meet at the camp, Potbelly.
We will have your potion.
I still don't feel right. I think what Therese did is wrong, but I can't, you're right. I can't go with you anymore. I hope you do come back. Part of me is doubtful that you will. But I'll be at my camp, whistling, hoping. Potbelly just kind of watches you leave.
Depression. I'm sad.
Okay. So, you guys are walking in the direction of Malik. And Therese, I'm assuming that you're leading the way because you know the best way to get there.
And Pandal's walking next to me.
Pandal is walking next to you.
Yeah, I'm near
Kata?
Therese.
I just want to make it clear that Pandal, now that he has been fed a sweet, is not saying anything.
Okay,
So.
Is Kata with us?
Kata is right next to you, Pomper.
Great.
What happened with Kata is he was like pretty mad at Pandal now that he knows that like he's a slaver, and was kind of just in an angry daze. And then when you're like, oh hey, come, he's like, oh okay, and then he like is following you.
Cool.
He's not. Yeah, he likes you, but he likes the group.
Cool.
All right, so
Does Kata have weapons?
No.
Kata does not have
It's
any
fists.
weapons. He is
He
exceptionally.
was captured, yeah.
He was exceptionally strong, though. You could give him a weapon if you wanted to.
You got a spare?
I don't think I do.
You have 0 weapons
Yeah, I
yourself.
don't have anything.
Yeah.
And the weapon you lost was still level 1. All of our weapons except for the staff and starter kit. I love it.
Well, just keep in mind that Malik is a collector of things.
Good point.
Anyway, so you guys are heading off to Malik. The information that I want to give you is it seems like Torkai is using the head to kind of bring these trolls under his control.
Yeah.
And so I think what that prompts from you guys is some sort of plan. Like, are you just going to go in and mess shit up? Are you going to try to survey the scene? Are you going to sneak? What are you going to do?
Birdcough. So, hear me out.
Yeah.
It seems like whoever has this little girl head
Yep.
can command these trolls.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to take out Torkai first, the human, get the head, get the trolls somewhere where they won't do any harm, and then get rid of the head.
Why not? Can you just blow up head?
We could.
Just do that.
I don't know what the trolls will do if we get rid of it.
Oh. Won't that make them not angry?
I hope so.
I mean, I could
could try
probably
it.
I could probably take the head.
Yeah, they might chase you.
I don't know.
Well, either way, we need to take out that human.
Okay.
And however many trolls we have to take out on the way,
Well, you know, just shoot them.
he's
Can you
right in the
shoot?
middle of all of them.
Can I hear
think.
them?
Yeah, you can.
We're not taking out any trolls.
Sure, then we need to deal with that human, get the head.
I suspect he lied to me.
Who?
Torkai.
Obviously he lied to you. He's a bad man.
He's a bad man.
You're too trusting, Villiand.
You must be trusting.
No! You must trust no one. All these people are bad.
Not everyone.
Not you. Pomper
Not the trolls.
and Birdcough and you, in my experience, seem to be the only good people on this continent.
Potbelly is a good man.
Potbelly seemed to be alright. Unless he got around a little girl.
Kata is a good man.
Kata seems alright.
Torkai, though.
Torkai's bad.
I don't think he's
Pandal
good.
is bad. Was bad. Now he's great.
Kata, thank you.
See? Kata's great. We're yelling this 50
Yeah,
feet
yeah,
away
yeah.
from
Hey,
each other.
Kata, you're all right.
You're alright, Kata.
Malik, where are you?
Shut up, Therese. We have our own plan.
What's your plan?
Yeah, what's our plan?
We're going to apprehend Torkai and convert him.
I like this.
To religion?
Yes,
Whoa.
You're free to try.
we will.
I'll try to help.
I like the apprehend part.
Yes.
Let's get him.
You let him go once already. Haven't you learned your lesson? Also, we should probably just come closer to us.
No,
We're not being very stealthy.
I will not get close to your zombie.
Well, walk a little closer, then I can talk into your head.
No.
50 feet. Oops.
I've nothing further to say to you.
Fine.
So what do you think, Villian? If we can go in there and separate the head from the trolls should calm down.
Yes.
So we just gotta get that head.
Birdcough, I say we let Villian go in first.
All right.
Cool.
If he's so good,
Yeah.
should be fine.
Villian, how about you walk 50 feet ahead of us?
I don't know where I'm going.
Just this direction, straight.
Okay.
Pomper, maybe hang with us. Kata, can you help Pomper walk?
So you guys, with Villian 50 feet ahead of you, are marching toward the camp of Malik.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you just kind of... I don't want to, force you to do anything. I just need to know for my own sake, are you just kind of walking in?
Well, let's, so from the bird, I could get a general layout of the thing and where everybody is.
Yeah.
So I should probably do that.
Okay. So the general layout of the situation is the settlement that you saw with Malik before, and Malik moves around a lot. The settlement that you saw before must be a more permanent one that Malik returns to every so often. Okay. Where he's at right now is a super temporary spot. So there's no wooden fencing or anything like that. No barricade. There was just a fire where they were cooking meat. There were some bedrolls laid out for people to rest, and there was one singular tent for Malik that had a bunch of stuff in it.
Okay.
But what your bird is seeing is Torkai is standing next to the tent, and he seems to be very intentionally keeping the head above him. And he's got a knife pointed at the head. And all of the trolls are some of them are going into Malik's tent, some of them are going back to their bedrolls. They're sort of grabbing things and they're bringing them to Torkai, and they're kind of just laying them at his feet. So sometimes that's just canteens of water. If they're going to Malik's tent, they're bringing out extravagant items, jewelry, that sort of thing. But they're kind of gathering everything and just putting it at the feet of Torkai.
I say to these guys, I'm like, I think Torkai's robbing them? Maybe? He's having them take all the things out of the tent and putting them at his feet. How many trolls are there? Sorry, Brad.
There are 15 trolls at the camp.
And trolls are big and formidable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They are big and formidable. Keep in mind that the number of trolls that Malik travels with is flexible because he's always moving.
Right. So there are 15 trolls. They're all kind of out in the open. There aren't any trees or cliff or anything next to them. It's just kind of a field.
They're kind of in a clear area, but there are woods nearby.
Okay. So we should come in maybe through the woods. They're in an open camp. Torkai is threatening the girl head and having them put all of the riches at his feet. Not sure what he's going to do after that, but that's what's happening.
If Torkai leaves, why not we just beat him up when he leaves?
That's a good idea. We could wait for Torkai to
Ambush.
leave, take him out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what direction he would go, but we can keep an eye on
Have
him
your
and then try to
bird
head
look.
him off. Yeah. We can wait and see where he goes, head him off.
Easy plan.
Yeah.
I like it.
What do you think, Villian?
Yeah,
Villian, stop.
What?
Torkai's robbing the trolls. We're going to wait and see if he separates from them and ambush him on the way. And then you can convert him or whatever it is you want to do.
It is a good plan.
Okay. So just sit tight and we'll tell you when he's on the move.
Okay.
I like sit down, I guess, by a tree.
Okay.
Kind of out of sight, hopefully.
Okay, so are you guys trying to hide to make sure...
Yeah, everyone hide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Around.
How many of us are there? There are
5.
Well, it depends on if you count Pandal.
Yeah. Let me
Six.
see. One moment, please. So 3, 4, 5, 4 of us. I can make us invisible. Valiant, are you opposed to that?
Yes.
Okay, so
I do not want your magic trees.
All right, well, hide. So I make Birdcough, Pomper, Kata, and myself invisible. I tell Pandal to lay down on the ground behind a tree, and Valiant can do whatever he wants.
Okay, Villian, what do you do?
He sits in the grass, cross-legged and focused.
Okay. So, Therese, I'm going to be kind of feeding this information to you, and you can disseminate it as you please.
Sure.
The equipment, like, it's not an especially big camp, and outside of Malik, the trolls don't have a lot of items. And so, once everything has kind of been amassed, you see Torkai take the knife and kind of point at 2 trolls, and then point at the ground, and 2 of the trolls grab as much as they can, and then they kind of step to the side, and then Torkai points his knife, and he points at another 2 trolls, and he keeps doing this until everything is basically picked up and they're holding on to it.
Okay.
And that is 6 trolls in total that have stuff in their arms.
Does he start exiting the camp?
Well, what happens is he keeps motioning, and so he kind of, in a sweeping motion, points at all the rest of the trolls, and then what he does is he actually, the windmill, the giant windmill tower?
Yeah.
He's pointing in that direction.
Okay.
And
sort of the way we came?
Sort of the way you came. And so what the formation is Torkai is in the very center, and then there are... There are 2 trolls behind him, and then to his left and right in front of him, there are 2 trolls. So there's the 6 trolls that are carrying stuff are kind of in a triangle formation.
2.
Yeah, so it's a triangle formation around him. And then the remaining 9 trolls of the camp are just kind of in a wide circle surrounding him, spread out fairly evenly. And they're just walking in the direction of the tower. Now, just in case any spells need to happen or anything like that, the trolls carrying things, the 6 trolls carrying items, are less than 5 feet away from Torkai. So they're very, very close. They're huddled up next to Torkai.
Whoa.
The trolls spread out in the circle are about 10 feet away from Torkai himself. And, and about 10 feet away from the other trolls that are huddled right next to Torkai.
And all of them are coming.
All of them are
They're
marching
gonna pass
forward.
us?
Yeah, they're not running. It's just a very deliberate march. It really is a march. Yeah.
And I would have an idea of how far from us they are, right? Like how long until they reach us?
Yeah, because your bird is overhead and it has not been seen, you definitely have a good guess. Like, okay, this is how far away they are.
How many minutes do we have? Do you think?
I don't know if I would estimate it in terms of minutes, but you know that they are coming past your direction and they're moving quickly.
Okay. I say into everybody's head, I say, okay, they're coming. Oh, wait, is Valiant closer than 50 feet? Or are you far away still?
I think it was 50 feet still.
Yeah, I think
so. I say,
that's how I interpret it.
I just whisper, then I say, Valiant, can you hear me? Valiant. Valiant. Valiant.
What?
They're coming. All of them are coming. I have an idea. When they get here, I'll make the little head disappear. Okay? Then the trolls will probably stop doing what Torkai tells them to do. Hopefully they'll just disperse. But I don't know. But you'll have about a minute to try to get Torkai and convert him or whatever you want to do when he can't control the trolls.
Okay.
Does that sound good to you?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll try that, okay?
Where should I hide?
You should hide at all. Right now you're just sitting on the ground.
I know. Where?
Come back by us.
No.
Damn it.
Ben, is there another place to hide other than by them?
By the party?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely. There are enough trees nearby that you could move away from them and hide behind a tree if you wanted.
Go climb a tree.
Trees, how far away are they?
They'll be here pretty soon. Pretty soon.
Okay.
Just hide over there by those trees.
I'll hide by that tree, Ben.
Okay. Can I have Villian make a stealth check, please?
Yep. That's 3.
It's very poor.
Villian,
Okay.
you're being very loud.
I found a place to hide.
So Villian, let's say to contextualize the role that maybe you spoke a little bit louder than you intended to. Just kind of came out. Maybe you're just still angry at Therese. One of the trolls in the circle of trolls that are surrounding kind of the core defensive unit there, kind of perks his head up in your direction, and a group of 3 trolls, the one that heard a noise and 2 others, peel off of the formation, and they're coming specifically towards you. They're walking
how many
in a
was
line
it?
towards
Sorry?
you. 3. There's 3 total. 3 trolls.
I'm gonna cast Thaumaturgy, make a loud noise in the. So if they're going towards Villian, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it like
Behind?
not behind, but like the other way. Like if they're going right, then left.
Okay, so
That'd be toward you.
So if they're
Behind where they were coming from?
yeah,
Do 180.
Yeah,
180, yeah, 180 then.
okay, what is the noise that you make specifically with thaumaturgy?
I make like an animal noise.
Can you make an animal noise?
I
I
don't.
think so.
I don't think so, dude.
You can make
Let me see. Let me check.
It's
you
like
can make an explosion.
yeah.
Or like a loud quack.
Wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah.
Or maybe like
Instantaneous sounds such as a rumble of thunder, the cry of a raven, or ominous whispers.
cry of a raven.
Okay.
And those are just examples.
Yeah,
can do
you're right.
kinda-
You could like do
Seems
anything.
like kind of
yeah.
whatever.
Okay. Go nuts.
Yeah, some ravens.
Okay.
Multiple ravens.
Yeah.
So I looked in my book for thaumaturgy, and like a huge chunk of my book is just gone.
Yeah.
Where that spell should be. It's just ripped out of the binding, and so if somebody could,
It's on page 282.
could I just see that really quick, if you don't mind? Thank you so much, Huber.
Yep. I don't know if it's in
Sign
range.
of
I might not be in range.
30 feet.
Ooh.
No, that'll work. You're in range.
Okay.
You're like, yeah, you're good. But here's what happens. So it does successfully cause the line of 3 trolls to stop heading towards you. However, the one that initially heard Villian stops, and he kind of pats one of the trolls, and he shakes his head in the direction of the animal noise that you made. And one of the trolls peels off from the group of 3 and grabs another troll from the circle, and they go. And so now there are 2 pairs of 2.
Okay.
One pair is going to investigate the animal noise, and the other 2 continue towards Villian.
And none of these are the ones who are carrying stuff, right?
None of these ones are the ones who are carrying stuff.
I say, okay, I'm gonna make the head disappear. We're going to be visible, so make sure you're hidden. As soon as I do this, we're gonna be visible, I think. I can't concentrate on both at the same time.
Okay.
But
Stealth
yeah.
check, baby.
By the way, the circle of trolls and Torkai and his posse have all stopped moving. Like,
And
they're just
he's-
waiting to see.
Still holding the head up, right?
He actually has the head pressed against his chest, and he's like clutching it.
Okay.
Is what he's doing.
Yeah, I'd like to cast banishment specifically on the head.
Okay.
I've never cast it on an inanimate thing before, but I think it works. A
Banished. You are banished.
You are banished.
Yeah, I guess if a
Never
head
come
still
back.
counts as
You
a
are
creature,
banished.
it's page 217. Also, would walking here count as a short rest? I'm never really sure when my spell slots come back.
It was not a leisurely walk.
Yeah, and I was concentrating on us keep being invisible. No.
Stressful walk.
Yeah,
Stressful walk.
The only thing that I am a little bit confused on with banishment is it specifically says a creature.
Yeah.
And this was a
banish his
creature
ass in.
at one point in time, but I don't know if like a decapitated head would kind of fall under the scope of this spell.
Yeah.
Though, when I say that out loud, it makes me think to myself, like, if you can banish a living thing, why couldn't you banish a head?
It would just fail the roll, I guess.
Right.
Otherwise, if I like reach out with my feelings or whatever, and it seems like it won't work, I could just banish Torkai, I guess.
You want to do that?
Well, if I can't do the head, I guess. And I don't know if Therese would have to try and fail, or if I could tell that it wouldn't work. I guess that's up to you.
Let's say that you know the spell well enough, then you're like, okay, like I'm gonna have to take care of this guy specifically.
Okay.
And we'll just make that like a general rule, like
Yeah.
so that
I
way
like
you're
that
not
rule.
like
Don't
banishing weapons or
sure,
like
sure, yeah, no, that
sort
makes
of
sense.
thing.
I mean, it specifically says creature.
I love that actually.
That'd be really funny. I'm like, well, you can't see me, but I go, I can't banish the head, so change of plans. I'm gonna banish Torkai. The head is gonna fall to the ground, and if I assume the trolls are gonna go berserk. So just be ready for that, and we'll be visible, so stay hidden, okay? I banish Torkai.
Okay, so Torkai has to succeed on a charisma saving throw.
Oh my god, I just got the best idea. This guy's charismatic.
He is charismatic. That
He's
is one of
nailing
his
it.
defining traits is that
Yep.
he's charismatic.
He has to beat an 18, and
He has to beat 18.
oh my god.
Okay, all right, here we go. Moment of truth, big roll
Incoming 20.
for a banishment. Banishment, I think, we've got a lot of good MVP spells. I think banishment has been
Banishment
the...
Eldritch Blast, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
Eldritch
sorry.
Blast.
Eldritch
Eldritch
Blast is
Blast.
the reigning champ.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just a staple.
Yeah. Undisputed.
Best
Champ.
cantrip, certainly. Eldritch Blast.
Okay, here we go. So Torkai has a +4 to this roll.
Okay. Come on, fail it. Because my follow-up.
Rolled a 4.
Woo!
Man.
Man, I love that D20.
The dice that I always use fell, and so I had to like quickly grab a bunch of new dice.
We're gonna have to like roll out initiative though, because the trolls are gonna start eating that head. Or does
Well-
the head not come with them? That I'm confused by. Okay.
He would drop it, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah. So how I am interpreting this spell is that you have to banish a living thing, and just that thing is getting banished. Because it only lasts for a minute, it feels like a very targeted thing.
Yeah.
And so the head drops to the ground.
Oh no.
And the trolls, exactly like you predicted, go nuts. Now, there's a little bit of a back and forth here because remember there are 6 trolls that are right next to Torkai, so they notice it immediately and they're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this is our chance." And they basically just dogpile on the head.
Yeah.
And then the other trolls in the circle kind of realize what's going on and they close in. And then the 2 that separated are kind of looking back, and they're not sure what's happening because it was hard for them to see Torkai anyway. And so they're not like charging in and diving, but they're walking back to the circle. So imagine one big dog pile, and then the 2 pairs are kind of like going back because something seems wrong.
Okay, as soon as I imagine they're like, are they fighting each other, or are they just tearing into the head, or what are they doing?
So it's like dogs at a meal, right? Where like imagine you have like stray dogs that haven't eaten in days, where they care most about consuming the thing,
Right.
but if others are getting in the way, they're gonna deal with them so they can eat the thing.
Great. I release concentration on banishment, causing Torkai to reappear where he was,
Oh
Yes.
god.
which is right in the middle of all this mayhem.
Oh.
That would work beautifully.
Damn.
Yes, they will start eating Torkai. Now, Torkai is gonna try to resist.
Oh, yeah.
Not gonna. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
I don't see that going well for Torkai.
Right.
Oh.
But okay.
Oh.
All right. We have a lot of questions to answer. Once the head gets consumed completely, what happens?
Right.
Once there is no object for them to trigger that effect of the potion, what happens? Will the party be safe? What does the party do with the trolls once Torkai is gone? Will Villian and Therese ever find love? Find out next time on Tabletop Escapades.